Hello, hi everyone. How are you? Welcome to today's class. Today we are going to take or discuss a new lesson, that is chapter 6, combustion and flame. Hope you all these two terms are familiar for you, right? Okay. That is, first one we are going to tell about the fuels. Do you know what are fuels? Where these fuels are using? Yes, we are using different types of fuels in our home, industries and automobiles, right? In this automobiles means vehicles, right? So in all these cases fuels are very important, right? So which are the different types of fuels you know? Can you say some names? Yes, you can say easy that, right? So which are they? Cow dung. Yes, cow dung we are using as a fuel, and wood, and charcoal, coal, petrol, diesel, LPG and CNG. What is the full form of LPG? Yes, liquefied petroleum gas, that is known as LPG. And what is CNG? CNG means compressed natural gas, right? So all these are different types of fuels. We are used in our homes, industry and automobiles and all. Generally I wrote all these examples. Okay, not in homes, in our industries also and our in automobile sections also. So all these fuels we are using, from that only we can understand that what process is happening there. Yes, you know that a new process, not new, or a chemical process. That name is known as combustion. What is the name of that process? Combustion. So combustion is a process. It happens with the presence of oxygen and producing or give off heat energy. That chemical process is known as combustion. You know that burning of a candle, burning of a paper, or different things we are using, or that process is happening, that is known as combustion. Some combustible substance are there and non-combustible substance also there. What is mean by combustible substance? Can you say? Yes, we can say a substance is burning in the presence of air. That type of substance are known as combustible substance. Simple example we can say that burning of a candle. Yes, when we are taking a candle and we are giving light heat energy, or taking matchbox and doing that one, it is burning, right? So from that candle what we are getting? What we are getting? Yes, we are getting heat energy along with light energy also. So these two are getting. Another one example I will tell you, that coal. You know that, right? Coal. Yes. If the coal is burning, if we are doing that coal, if we are giving heat, burning process is happening that time, what are the final products? What we will get? That is known as, with three things we are getting. That is, first one is carbon dioxide gas is getting, right? Same like, and including that heat energy and also light energy also we are getting. So in the process of combustion, that flames or burning, that process is happening. That one we can see, either it is a glow or it is a flame like that. Okay, so from all these things we can understand that chemical process is known as combustion, and which are the substance undergoes combustion, that is known as combustible substance. Can you say some examples for combustible substance? Yes, we know that combustible substance means wood. Yes, normally wood we are burning. After wood burning, what we will get? Gases is producing, and carbon dioxide gas is producing, heat energy is producing, and light energy also producing, right? Same like paper. Yes, it is a combustible substance. And matchsticks also we are using for burning purpose, and also charcoal. Okay, so this charcoal also burning type, What are the things we'll getting? One more time we'll tell. Carbon dioxide gas is producing, heat energy is producing, and light energy also producing. And one more example I can tell you that in the previous year, in the 7th standard onward, you studied another one experiment. What is that? Yes, that is magnesium ribbon. Are you remembering that? Yes. If we are taking a magnesium ribbon and we are giving here burning process or heat energy, we are giving time, what is happening there? So that magnesium ribbon burns. After that, after the burning, a new substance is producing. That is known as a white ash-like substance is producing. The substance is known as magnesium oxide. But here what is happening there? Yes, there happening means magnesium reacting in the presence of oxygen. Magnesium burns with the help of oxygen, and what we are getting? Magnesium oxide, that is known as a white colored ash. That is known as magnesium oxide. So that process or otherwise that experiment or that the substance is burning with the help of oxygen, and after that what we are getting? Yes, a final product, combustible substance or combustion process or chemical reaction happen there, and what we get? A new substance we got. That is known as magnesium oxide. So that experiment also an example for combustion. Okay, or otherwise that magnesium is a combustible substance. And another one new term is non-combustible substance. What is meant by non-combustible? So just now we told that a substance undergoes combustion. That is known as combustible substance. So non-combustible means what? Yes, it is very easy. The substance does not undergo combustion process. Right. That means combustion is not happening there. That is known as non-combustible substance. Which are the substances are non-combustible? That means it is not directly react in the presence of oxygen. That type of substance are known as non-combustible substance. Which are the examples? See children. They are iron nails, kerosene, diesel, petrol and glass. All these are non-combustible substance. That means substance does not undergo combustion process or combustible substance. That process is not happening. So that type of substance are known as non-combustible substance. Is it clear children? And one then this combustible substance is also known as, or that combustion is also known as fuel. Okay, so that fuel means a substance that undergoes combustion. That type of substance is known as combustible substance, and it is also known as, or we can call them as a fuel. Fuel means helps to burn. Okay, so that fuels, which are the examples for the fuels? Yes, they are wood, charcoal, coal, petrol, diesel. All these are known as fuels. So we can call them as, all these are the examples for fuels. These are combustible substance. Is it clear children? Okay. So in your textbook that previously I told that the one experiment related to magnesium. So that magnesium react with oxygen to produce magnesium oxide. So in your textbook the picture they are showing, just see that picture. This one is known as when the burning of magnesium happening time, we can see a glow or otherwise a flame we can see. Okay, so this is happening when the burning of a magnesium ribbon. Or this magnesium ribbon react with the oxygen in the atmosphere. So after that we will get a white color ash, that is known as a magnesium oxide. Okay, and another one thing I just want to tell you that in your textbook one activity is there. Just see that. Collect some materials like straw. You can see that there is a table is there. This is your homework. You just do that homework. Okay. So I'll read that one. So they are giving to separate some things. They given in a materials they given, and what you mean by do means you just do the separation of combustible and non-combustible substance. you know that which are combustible substance and which are non-combustible substance. Is it clear? So I just read: wood, paper, iron nails, kerosene oil, stone piece, straw, charcoal, matchsticks and glass. These are the things they are given. Okay, in this table you know that which are combustible substance. The substance undergoes combustion process is known as combustible substance. In this table, wood, paper and iron nails and straw, charcoal and matchstick, all these are known as combustible substance. And which are non-combustible? Iron nails are non-combustible substance, and kerosene oil, stone piece and this one glass also. These are the examples for, or you just write in that column, you just stick that. So these are non-combustible substance. Is it clear, children? Okay. So one more time I will tell: wood, paper, matchstick, charcoal, and these are combustible. Iron nails, kerosene, diesel, petrol and glass, all these are non-combustible substance. Okay. Okay children, now we are going to do this activity in your textbook. This is activity second 6.2, this activity. Okay, so here they are using a candle and a glass, and what is happening in this activity we can just see that. Okay. Okay children, this is here. Now we are going to do the activity 6.2. So from your textbook they are telling about an open cover, or there a chimney, glass chimney they are telling, but here we don't have open chimney. So we are using with the help of doing this with the help of glass. Okay, here you can see that the candle is burning, right? They are producing a glow, and from this it is burning with the help of, or the presence of oxygen. Yes, is it glowing? Yes, it's burning and producing. Which are the things it is producing? Yes, you can see heat energy. We are feeling heat energy. You can see light also. Light energy also producing. Is it clear, children? Okay. From this, we are going to do that. What we are going means, we are telling with the help of, or with the presence of oxygen, the candle is burning. So now I am going to close this candle with a glass. Okay. What it is going to happen, just see. Now the candle burns off, right? So what is happening there? See, you can see that inside a smoke is producing, right? Yes, a gas. This is totally and completely it is off, and a smoke is flickered inside the glass. Why it is happened like this? When we cover the candle, that time inside little time, 1 second it is burning, but after that again it is, what's happening there? It is off. The problem is, we are telling that the presence of oxygen is less in that area, and that is the reason it is off. Okay, one more time we will do the same. Okay children, so now the candle burns, but why? Again presence of oxygen is there. One more time we are repeating the same experiment. Just see that. See, 1 second it is burning. See, the smoke is flickered inside there. See, it is spreading inside the glass, right? So what is happening here? The smoke is spreading. All it is because of the presence of oxygen is reducing inside the glass. So the meaning is, we need presence of oxygen when the candle is burned, or otherwise the candle is extinguished. Okay, so this is the thing happen here. And does the flame flicker off? Yes, because the flame is unsteady. Flicker means unsteadily. It is not steadily burning. So that is the reason it is flick off, or otherwise it is totally burn off or extinguished. Okay children, this is that experiment. So okay children, so let us conclude. Okay, what are the things we studied today? Yes, we studied about the combustion process, right? Combustion before is a chemical process that produce give heat energy and light energy also. Okay, and this combustion, their combustible substance is also known as fuels. So which are fuels? Yes, fuels are simple examples are coal, charcoal, wood, coal, petrol, diesel, LPG, CNG and all these are using in our home also, industries also and automobiles also. Okay, all these are clear. And which are the substances helps to undergo or oxidation or otherwise combustion process, that substances are known as combustible substance. These are examples. And what are non-combustible substance? Non-combustible substance means the substance that does not undergo combustion or is not ready to combustible. So that type of substance are known as non-combustible substance. These are ionized kerosene, diesel and all these are the examples for non-combustible substance. And one experiment also we done. From that experiment we understand that the burning process need presence of oxygen. Otherwise, if the glow it is flicker off or otherwise smoke is producing from that. When we close the candle, that one, that time the presence of oxygen is reducing. So that is the reason it is the candle extinguished. Okay, so all that things, is it clear? I thought clear, you know that. And so thank you.